What up, y'all? I'm doing this on a moon day night. I'm doing it ahead of time. Anyways, hey, happy moon day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day weekly forecast slash prediction. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything that you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my social media, my Linktree, my Venmo, my Cashapp. If you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. The information to book a reading with me, all of that is in the description box of this video for you to see. When I do the card reading towards the end, I'm gonna be channeling Darius' mother Urzuli, who's supporting the collector's highest good and the is good. And if you hear any extra sounds, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is very much appreciated and is helpful. Let's get into this week's Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions. Excuse me. Okay. Mm, wow, the week has gone by so fast. Because I feel like I did the Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions and I mentioned the hummingbirds already. Interesting. Hey, maybe it could be a hawk because the hawks were being the hawks seem very prominent. And I talked about them in the Moon Day deck pool. So if that applies to you, spirit animal or whatnot is the hawk. I feel like it's like focus and everything, but you can look up what it means for you. 444, 111, 1111, 555, 144, and 123 have been the numbers that have been repeating a lot. So those may be significant for you. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else. That's it. So, okay, let's see where we are in the planets. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelations, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Sagittarius season, which started on November 22nd, 2023, and is going to end on December 23rd, 2023. And Sagittarius is known as the following, it's described as the following, is known as the archer, the half man, half horse. The glyph is like a bow and arrow. It is a mutable sign. It is a fire sign. It is a divine masculine sign. It is also known as the seeker. Topaz is the gemstone associated with Sagittarius. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to find something real quick. Dang. Whatever. Okay, forget it. Because I forgot again to figure out what was Sagittarius's quote. Because I know Leo is I will, and Aries is I am, and Aquarius is like I know. I keep forgetting what Sagittarius is. I'm so sorry. I gotta actually do it when I come out off of this so I don't forget again. But yeah, so the topaz is a gemstone associated with Sagittarius. The hips, the thighs, the muscles are associated with Sagittarius. And Sagittarius can be described as the following: optimistic, restless, enthusiastic, adventurous, irresponsible, outspoken, independent, desire for direction, a higher purpose and abundance, love for freedom, easygoing, does not like routine, spontaneous, and Something interesting that I learned about Sagittarius is that the Milky Way is at its most dense when it's near the Milky Way is at its most dense near the Sagittarius constellation. And on So for Tuesday or Mars Day, tomorrow on 12/12, it is going to be the new moon in Sagittarius, and it's going to hit the zero point 0.0 mark, so it's going to be at its most potent. So yeah, the new moon means the following: starting anew, drawing into ourselves, rests, rest, naps, reading, journaling, meditation, strategizing for how you would like to manifest. You can do that through scripting, visualization, vision board, unplugging, reflecting on past performances, fresh start, time of retreat, time to regain strength to begin again. And then it's going to be the new moon in Saggy. So, new moon in Sagittarius. And so the moon in Sagittarius means the following: a need for personal freedom and space, can be cheerful, upbeat, optimistic, can be irresponsible at times, can be forgetful, outdoorsy, bright open spaces, enjoys change of scenery, can be hasty, loves knowledge, the truth, happy, easygoing, love for activity, going out, friends, travel. Not a fan of routine, needs new energy, blind faith, tends to wing it, adaptable, teaching, inspiration. I feel like some of you, it's the way that it's laying out, especially because now I believe Mars is currently in Capricorn. Give me a second. I gotta make sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, I lied. Okay, it's in Sagittarius. Okay, cool. So I gotta fix that too. But yeah, Mars is currently in Sagittarius. I feel like ooh, 222. Yeah. So be open and all that stuff and free and stuff, but also have some type of like write out and stuff. Just like it says here, like definitely not like push it too much, let things flow, be open, be in that posture to be open and all that stuff, but also I think it's a good idea to like write down the manifestations and stuff, like the vision board and everything. Point and aim. This is what it is. It's like the point and aim of Sagittarius. That's why it's the glyph is like a bow. Oh no, it's like an arrow. So yeah, Mars is currently in um Sagittarius, and I think it said until January 24th, 2024, until January 4th or 5th, 2024. I'll check that again and make sure, but we'll read it anyway. So, Mars in Sagittarius means the following: tends to run away when angry, can be impatient with waiting things out. Yeah, you have to be patient. Like, I feel like just use this for sure, point and aim and go for things, but also just especially the fact that we're in the new moon. I feel like take this time to like visualize and do vision boards and just make sure like what you're for this moon cycle or whatever energies we are gonna go through to like make sure you kind of point and aim. Um, so have a plan. Yeah, can be impatient with waiting things out. Physical activity can help manage anger. Tends to start up many projects yet sometimes does not follow through on them. Can sometimes act without thinking things through. Tends to engage in friendly debates, challenges. Risk taker energy, impulsive, a lot of expansion, has a drive to turn a vision into something real. ability to approach obstacles with optimism and confidence, may take things too far when forgetting moderation, exploring through meaningful travel, great traveling, go big or go home, stimulated by long distance travel, learning opportunities, exotic things, a unique experience, getting out of comfort zone, blunt, unfiltered, can go overboard with things, values having their space, freedom. It matters whether or not someone agrees with you or your mindset or your philosophy, does not like being backed into a corner, passionate, direct when it comes to sex, and likes open mindedness, fun when it comes to sex. So, yeah, I feel like definitely have that passion and go for it things, but know what you're going for. Or like have a game plan or something like that. Point and aim. Point and aim. This is gonna be a good start. Like, man. And this could, because whenever I see 12 or 12, I think about sage energy. Like it's like the number for sages or like shamans. And the fact that like Sagittarius could also be about like about that like dang about like it could be about studies. How is it? It could be sage like or whatnot, like a shaman like, and it could be philosophy for sure, like it said there and everything like that. And then I'm thinking, especially when it's like said travel or like whatnot, it could also be like you just learning. You travel or you go to a different country to like learn about its tradition or culture right there and then. So yeah, there's something about that too coming into some type of sage like thing. Maybe some of you this is a great time to really delve into, and I'm just using labels because it could be anything like shamanism, sage type of things. If it's travel that will spark that for you that you plan on, go for it. But something about like that and planning in your manifestation, like you being able to manifest or whatnot. And yeah, it's like definitely resting and stuff, but it's giving me like being in that black space or whatnot, where things are created from right now, especially that we're in the new moon, which is all black, like all dark. Yeah, this is a chance to start and to manifest if you want, and manifest what you want through, like it says, scripting, visualization, vision board, creating from that dark space, and stay on it, stick onto it, and have a plan or steps or a blueprint, and maybe something about being in a sage like mode and all that. Okay, so that's where we are in the planets currently. Don't lose track of like what you're doing as well. Like stay on it. There's something about staying on top of it. So that's where we are in the planets. Okay. Let's close this out with a card reading. And again, I'm going to be channeling with Darius, Mother Urzuli, who is supporting the collective's highest good and the highest good to close out this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Okay. Mm. Oh. Yeah, Knight of Swords, just going for what, it's like you know what you going for and you're going for it type of thing. Something kind of popped out here too. Like, I feel like you need to also just with the balance of being open to like to do this type of manifestation, like definitely be on top of it, but be open or whatnot. Being open to intuitive nudges as well. Excuse me. Hmm. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna read it afterwards. Ooh, 2211. So yeah, it says the what came out is hold your vision, fixed moon, and then bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, says meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. And top of the deck, you as you watching this right now, it is your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. That's what I'm saying. Like to be in this space here and open and like open to having visions and stuff like that, write it down and stuff, but also exactly like write it down at the same time, like have that balance of like actualizing it by like writing down a plan or a vision board or something like that. This could be all leading up to, that's true, next week is going to be the first quarter moon, so this could be all leading up to that, which is this week, and then next week, yeah. This is the time to do that. You're in the black space where things are created or unseen before it's seen. I'm sorry, because it's too synchronistic and it's just interesting. It's definitely mapping out this week, okay? It's exactly all the stuff I told you about, like be open and stuff like that, but also have a plan, like have a vision board and stuff. You need to visualize things, hold your vision, fixed moon. It's funny because starting of next week is gonna be like the waxing crescent moon in Aquarius, right? Which is a fixed moon. But right after that is going to be the first quarter moon in Pisces. And in this, meditate and contemplate. So it's probably up. It's funny, it says new moon in Pisces. So I'm just thinking kind of like it's like up to, it's very detrimental what you're doing right now up until that time. And then, yeah, Taurus comes up to, after that, it goes all the way up to Taurus the week after that. which is funny, full moon in Taurus, because right after the full moon in Taurus, the Sunday after next Sunday is gonna be waning, get the wax and gibbous in Taurus, and then it's the full moon in Gemini. So I feel like they usually just try to give you a heads up on what to do, and it says full moon in Taurus, new moon to new moon to full moon, and it's like, yeah, just start doing this now. Just do it. Just do it. And yeah, hold your vision, be super fixed on it the whole entire time is what they're saying. The way that flew out. I'll take it like this. Okay. But I'm gonna read it both upside down and right side up. We'll see. So to close out this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions, what came out is the Knight of Swords. I wonder if you're gonna see it better if I turn it white. I hate the glare on it. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, you've got the Ten of Cups. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, you've got the Nine of Wands. To clarify, the Knight of Swords, you got the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and I can't show you this really that much. The Judgment card. Yeah. And then you got Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon that came up. And then for your advice, when I picked it up, it was upside down. So I'm going to read it upside down and right side up. I think it has both in there. Let's see. But yeah, what came out is Poppy, Dream. There's something about the Pisces moon coming up next week. I just feel like you really need to like this is a lot about really there's a lot about the mental here. And I feel like since we're going up to the Gemini full moon, so it's just like a lot about the mental and like using delusion in a good way or whatnot to manifest stuff, using your imagination, believing, because Pisces, I believe, and dreaming and all that stuff. Using dream magic, whatever, like that, and holding your vision in the dark space I'm talking about, so that it could come about by the time it's the Gemini full moon or whatnot. So it came out upside down. I'm gonna read it, or I picked it up and it was upside down, so I'm gonna read it both ways. It's very interesting too because we do have it has the Neptune and Saturn there, so it just feels like Neptune, the dreams and the imagination, but then Saturn, which is like discipline and all that stuff. And that's what I mean. You have to keep this balance of like being open and dreamy and stuff, but also um, putting action to it or whatnot. I think that's one of the cards I saw here too. Action, yeah, nettle. So yeah, some of you could be seeing 1010. Some of you could be seeing 1010. Mm, um, what should you call it? Yeah, there's like, death and rebirth. There's an end of something though. There's a complete end of something, meaning there's gonna be a beginning of something. Maybe, yeah, that meaning there's gonna be a beginning of something else. Something is completely done, is completely closed. They keep saying that. It's completely done, completely closed, or something like that. And I feel like you have the opportunity to just make anew. You have an opportunity to make anew off of your heart's desires, whatever your heart desires. Some of you could be seeing one, two, three. Y'all could be thinking about like, of course, like yeah, something about growing something, building something, moving forward. I feel like it's just like growing and building, expanding, especially since we're in Sagittarius season. Excuse me. Yes, expanding. I'm thinking think bigger. Think big. Oh, and it says go big and go home for the Mars in Sagittarius. Something about think big, expand, grow. Yeah. I feel like keep your eye on the prize, but like go swiftly, but keep your eye on the prize. Something about it's already yours. You just gotta like, dream it and you gotta do it. If you could dream it, you can do it. 222 again. Yeah, so some type of ending, death and rebirth, or ending. One door closes, another one opens. One door closes, so you can make another one, or you could just like start over again. Mm-mm. Damn, nothing's repeating here. You have all that you need because we have all of the suits here. You definitely have all that you need. And yeah, just repeating it. Some of you, I mean, you could be teaming up with other people to like grow or build something, a business or a foundation or whatnot. But you could just be like working on like you could probably have like, a couple projects or things that you're working on yourself, and it feels like it's gonna come out super stable and to your satisfactory. Wow, this is cool. This is cool. Is the point and aim energy, and I was just about to say, and I saw it. So this is how it is. I feel like this is like go as swiftly and as quick as you want because you have what you want in mind, like having what you want in mind. So going that quickly, and then look, is the point and aim thing is the sad. Like I keep saying, there's something about like going swiftly. um, it's like you have a target for what you're doing. Like you have all the tools, you have a target or a goal, and it's like going for it, pointing and aiming and going swiftly. Like that's all you needed to do. You need to do or you needed to do. Be careful of stressing out about things, even though it feels like a uphill battle or whatnot, because things are already done or whatnot. It's just you putting it together. It's you writing it down, visualizing it, dream work, being in it. Like even though you're in a certain place, you are literally visioning yourself in it every single time. It's like so you have all that with the tools, right? And then it's actually like once it's like next week or something like that, and the moon is at the first quarter moon, which is like action. You start actually doing this stuff, whatever you need to do, everything the actions are, it needs to be towards whatever this thing is. Um, and I feel like she's saying like as long as like you do that and whatnot, um, it's already done. It's just like putting everything together and acting accordingly through the cycles. Maybe the moon and all that stuff is just boosting it. But yeah, yeah, hold your vision in the dark space. You go for it. Um, go for it, especially whatever project you're putting in you're putting work into. Um, and then yeah, this is just like making your desires, your fulfillment come true. And it's something about it being like everlasting, stable, fulfilling. And I feel like if you feel like yeah, you're in an uphill battle or something like that, it's already done. Something's already done. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Yeah, it's already done or whatnot. Yeah, it says persistence as well. Like when you think about it, you write it down and you start acting in it or being in it, like it's already done. You just gotta do it. And yeah, hold your vision, hold your dream. So I'm gonna read those. Wait, before I read them. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna read those cards. Okay. It is definitely okay to move swiftly, especially when you have a goal in mind. Let me look at this real quick too to see what it says. 'Cause I kind of want to look at that one as well. Yeah, it says focus, ambition. And so I mean, you have a goal in mind. So you know what you want, go get it. Act swiftly towards your desires. You know what your desires are. Fulfilling. And they always like we're doing Mother Erzuli, but I feel like everyone, all of the energies, they always refer like the everlasting, long lasting, like love and happiness as like childlike. It's not like it's immature because childlike and immature is different. It's like, and it's funny because it's purity here. It is. And there's a child up in there. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And there's a child up in there. I'm gonna kind of cover the child a little bit because his booty is out, and I don't know about that stuff. But there's a child right up in there and stuff. And it says purity. So yeah, it's when I say childlike, it's not immaturity or anything like that. Immaturity and children are different. It's more of like the pure-minded things or whatnot. Before like, society really gets to them like that. So that type of happiness, that childlike joy. Right now, you as you're watching this right now, it could be there's something about worry and like an uphill battle. Continue to be persistent. And yeah, you guys have some projects, that you working on. It feels and you're building on, and it feels like it's already there, it's already done. You just have to work on it or something like that. Or just do it. It feels like it's already there. And then a blueprint like flashed in my face. Like I don't know if you guys watch Good Bones HGTV, DIY, whatever. Good Bones, where like she takes the house and like she buys a house and then renovates it and sells it for more or whatever. She usually like looks at it and everything with her mom, and then like she makes a blueprint. So that's what flashed in my face because it's already done. She just has to get the stuff and put it together, make the plan and just put it together. And it usually comes out exactly like the blueprint. Hey, this could be referring to a house and the fact that I'm talking about blueprint and all that stuff. Some That's what I mean. I get that sometimes too. Some of y'all could actually just be like renovating stuff. But yeah, there needs to be a plan and executing it and long lasting and all that stuff and persistence, even though it's an uphill battle. Know that it's already done. Okay, so we have here hold your vision, fixed moon. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self reflection. Attuned to the moon. Yes, yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card: staying, power, faith, or patience are needed. Um, Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. And then the teaching is in astrology, there are three quadru- quadruplicities: the cardinal, the fixed, and the mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last long. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last long. So I mean it feels long lasting, everlasting, whatever this is. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. So yeah, um, let's do that. Let's give you the advice from the puppy, and then you got Poppy. Poppy dream. Upright it means Poppy dream. Upright it means mystery of dream time, the great unknown, breaking addictive habits, releasing unhealthy relationships, aligning to new intentions. And since I picked it up and it was reversed, I'll do the reverse as well. Lost in the labyrinth, confusion as to what is real, materialism, addiction, unintentionality, obsession, temptation. And the astrological rulers are Neptune and Saturn. She would just want you to ground your dream. Um, and we got guidance, which is the advice. Poppy's piercing dual nature and history are closely representative to that of the devil card and the tarot. The devil represents the darkness of material obsession, addiction, and pursuit of false ideals for the sake of vanity and personal gain. The constructs of this reality, Saturn, have enabled a contorted darkness that does not belong to the soul signature of this divine flower, Neptune. Look deeper through the lens of her beauty to find that she embodies the mystical magic of the dream time, the place of unbound potential where we regenerate daily, and commune with the divine. Be aware the excess and abuse of mystical powers or substances means that you'll likely end up lost in her dark labyrinth. Break the temptation and addiction to thought patterns and experiences that lead to escapism and empty intentions and align to the light found within the mystical darkness found in the dream time. Yes, don't get lost in the sauce, but be in the sauce. Um, basically, that's it. That is it for this week's. I feel like yeah, just be in the dark space, but then like you're supposed to come out of it. Like that's what I mean. So we were in the dark space in our mother's tummies, and but we didn't stay there our lot of lives. We came out of the vagina. If you get catch my drift, you know what I mean. So I feel like this week, honestly, especially since this is the weekly forecast and predictions thing, for this week is up until next week, yeah, and all the astrological stuff and everything. I keep seeing 222. I feel like you definitely got to put things together and all that stuff. But and then it's go time next week. Okay. Um, Libra is the only thing here. Libra. Harmony, balancing things out, and all that stuff. So yeah, that is it for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is very much appreciated and is helpful. Peace out. Have a great day. What is it? Boop, boop, boop. Peace out. Cheerleader.